Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So unfortunately, this is second video today on January 1st. Looks like we had a quite possible terrorist attack in New Orleans. Yeah. Now, thankfully, it seems to have been caught midway, and it could have been a lot worse, although there were lives taken on this. Now, when I first heard about this, guys, I think you may have all heard this as well. A vehicle ran into a crowd of people. And you know what? I didn't think too deep into this. When I first heard about it, things happen. People lose their cools. I've seen them drive into crowds of people before. New reports are coming in on what was in the vehicle and what's been found in the French Quarters there in New Orleans. And this is what has me concerned. Alright guys, so there should be some pop-ups rolling up here for you, so we can read this off for you. FBI statement on the attack in New Orleans today is at approximately 3:15 a.m. An individual drove a pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, taking out at least 10 and injuring others. After hitting the crowd, he exited the vehicle and fired upon law enforcement officers. Law enforcement returned fire. The subject was pronounced deceased at the scene. 2 law enforcement officers were injured and transported to a local hospital. I didn't hear that part at first. All I heard was somebody drove into a crowd of people. Now, the story progresses that the individual jumped out of the vehicle and opened fire on law enforcement. Law enforcement swacked the individual, got him down. The suspect has been identified as 42-year-old, whatever that name is, a U.S. citizen from Texas. He was driving a Ford pickup truck, which appears to have been rented, and they're currently working on confirming how he became in possession of the vehicle. A ISIS flag was located in the vehicle, and the FBI is working on determining the person's potential affiliation with the terrorist organization. All right, that could be shady. I mean, people have anti-government flags and stuff like that. I get it, all right? But weapons and potential IEDs were located in the subject's vehicles. IEDs, explosives, they were in the vehicle as well, along with weapons. Other potential IEDs were also located in the French Quarter. So I don't think this is a single individual in this operation. I believe that there is multiple people, if not multiple, at least 2. On this operation. I don't think he's by himself, because there's other IEDs in the French Quarter. They're in New Orleans. All right. Now, exactly where in the French Quarter is this at? I'm going to be guessing it's close to Bourbon Street. That's 100% speculation on my end. I do not have that information yet. It has not been released. But the fact is, multiple IEDs have been found. This individual was carrying an ISIS flag in his vehicle. Now, that could be planted. This could be misdirection in another way. Ladies and gentlemen, we read the news and information and we try to process it. The open source information that's out there, the intel that we have access to as civilians, has been saying that something was going to happen. Was this it? Is this going to increase? Is this just a tip of it, or was this the whole plan right here? Or was it an actual terrorist attack? Once you start using IEDs and you start having affiliate paraphernalia of groups, I start labeling you as a terrorist organization or affiliate of that, sure. Now, was the person actually part of it? I don't know yet. We're still waiting for reports. I don't trust the FBI. Of course I don't. I don't trust any government agency. But if this is on the up and up, what we are being shown on the news media, what the reports are coming in, that leads me to have the conclusion of a sleeper cell, a group here in America. Again, he is from Texas, U.S. citizen, radicalized, or I don't know if he was born here. I mean, he's a citizen. You can get citizenship after so many years, do the right process. Carrying ISIS paraphernalia, IEDs in the vehicle. IEDs were found in the French Quarters. You guys tell me, what do you think? Me personally, I think this is a terrorist attack that did not go as planned. Or is it just a false flag event set up? I'll leave that, guys, up to you. Me personally, what I do here, and that's what I try to do on this channel, is show you what we do here. I take this as a threat. I take this as an actual situation that has happened. Whether it is or not, I don't take the chance. I don't go to crowded places. One, I just don't like people. There's that. Two, I don't like being outnumbered. I don't like not having the ability to move freely when I need to. A big crowd of people is hard to get through crowds. It is. I just stay away from situations like that. The threat of that many people in an area becomes a target. Yeah, that does play into it, but that's not my main thing. It's just not my social scene. I just don't do it. So, are we going to see more of this? I don't know. Right now, I'm currently reading reports. I'm trying to find out if they're legitimate or not. They're actually coming on through X, formerly Twitter, about another incident of people driving into crowds. I cannot confirm if that's happened yet. Like I said, the reports that just came in. So, I'll be looking into this. Is this something that is planned out to continue? Or is this just an isolated event? Or was this an actual terrorist action? Anyway, guys, keep your ears open. There are some people out there that do have law enforcement connections. Maybe they can give you some more information. You guys come across more information on this, please shoot it my way. I want to dig more into this. As face value, it looks like ISIS attacked United States. That's what it looks like. Even though it is a U.S. citizen and he just has an ISIS flag, hey, it could just be some whack job that decided that he just didn't like the government and decided to ride around with an ISIS flag and IEDs. Maybe. But why they find more IEDs in the French quarters? That's just pushing me towards there's a bigger operation. Then again, I could be wrong. Either way, guys, keep prepping. Know your surroundings. You know, they say head on the swivel. It's hard to do all the time. It is. It'll wear you out. Situation awareness all the time. I hear people tell me that all the time. I'm exhausted. I'm medicated. This flu stuff I've got has been kicking my ass. So I'm not thinking 100% clearly. And I'm probably not making much sense. Situation awareness all the time is not feasible. You have to sleep sometime. You burn yourself out. I mean, people that are elite teams, SEAL, stuff like that, yeah, they're 100% situation awareness when they're in the field and all that stuff, but they're not, I could be wrong, they're not doing it 24/7 throughout their whole life. I mean, you burn yourself out. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a Navy SEAL, so I couldn't tell you. Just my thoughts on the process. Either way, I'm rambling. Check it out, guys. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. I done spoke what I think it is. Be safe. It's a new year. It's 2025. Be prepping. Watch your situation. When you go to stores and stuff, watch who's around you. Watch who follows you. Personally, I don't get in large crowds, and I don't recommend you doing the same either. For the commenters that's fixing to say, well, if you fear terrorist actions, the terrorists win. No, I value my life, and I know that life is a dangerous situation. And I know there's too many people out there that do not value human life. They prefer their ideology or religion or political over your life, over my life. And I like breathing. I like eating. I like sleeping. I love being alive. So I don't put myself in situations of a possible attack. At least I try not to. Alright, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Shoot me an email if you got some more information. I'll speak to y'all later.